Hello everyone, my name is Nex, and today I'm going to show you how to build an awesome gold farm that produces 90,000 XP per hour, 3,300 gold ingots per hour, which is about 5 stacks and 49 blocks I believe, and also produces 22,000 rotten flesh per hour, which is a lot more rotten flesh than you would ever need. And the good thing about this farm right here is that it only uses 4 max size portals. We are quickly lighting and turning off portals. And every time a portal gets lit, a zombie pigman has a chance to spawn. Now, this actual mechanic has been discovered and developed by 77 Tigers, Flolan. And yeah, it's also been improved and worked on by Kenneth, Magilico, and other people like that. And Only 21 also showed me a way to relight these portals quickly by updating lava, and that used observers, and I thought it was kind of laggy because observers are really buggy, they tend to freeze, so I'm using a slightly different methods to actually update the lava. But yeah, mostly using only 21's force fields to quickly get these actual pigmen to their trident killers. And I have 4 industrial speed trident killers installed right here, which I showed in yesterday's video. And yeah, this is a pretty cool farm. Now, in order to make pigmen spawn fast, we have to relight and turn off a portal really quickly. So I can just demonstrate that right here using flint and steel. And of course, as you may know in my previous video about gold farm tech, I thought that you had to actually zero-tick the portal. That is not true. This is not zero-tick. You only have to relight and break the portal really quickly, because when a portal gets relit, a pigman has a chance to spawn. So please do not call this zero-tick, because this is not zero-tick and this is not necessary. However, we are using lava right here to relight these portals, and for that we're using trapdoors because they do not get set on fire. And crafting tables also work, but trapdoors are only 3 wood per trapdoor versus crafting table, which is 4 wood per crafting table. Now, we are updating the lava right here to make it flow faster. And I mean not flow faster because it's not flowing anywhere, but it's going to set the the trapdoors on fire quicker because we are actually updating the lava. Now, we just have some droppers and a torch tower right here, and yeah, every time this dropper gets, you know, powered or unpowered, it updates lava, and it makes this portal get relit faster. And we are just using a water bucket to turn this off. So if I just break that for a second, as you can see, the portal is being turned off and relit really quickly, and that is how all these pigmen are being transported into the trident killers, using only 21's force field, by the way. So again, special thanks to Flolan, 77 Tigers, only 21, Kenneth, and Prudii Gaming. So right, let's build this. The full materials list is going to be in the description because it is quite a long one. Alright, so start by going 2 blocks up from the floor, just like this, and place some chests just like this. Place some hoppers on top. And now what you're going to want to do is make an outline to that hopper, to those hoppers I mean, just like this. And you're going to want to make 3 more of those squares, just like this. And yeah, you get the idea. Also repeat the chests, so just like this, and yeah, do that on every single one, so that in the end you have 4 of these. Alright, now that we have this, go take your powered rails, place them on top of those hoppers. And what we're going to want to do now is place in the minecarts. So place in one minecart like this, like this, like this, like this. You get the idea. Until we have all minecarts set in. Now what we are going to want to do is place rails just like this. Alright, now just place some observers like this. Now cover everything up with solid blocks. Alright, what you built so far should look like this. What you can do now is go down by 1 block, break that, and just make a little 4x4 platform. Now, what we're going to do afterwards is take a repeater and place 1 on each side, just like this. Place 4 dust in the middle, and then place 4 dust just like this. This is so that we can toggle our trident killers. Now just close that back up. And then you can place an actual lever on any of the 4 center blocks. And this is going to actually toggle our trident killers. As you can see, if we have that off, the trident killers go off, just like this. Now what we're going to want to do is place 1 piston on top of each block that the actual observers are facing into. Pretty straightforward, and yeah, this is going to be our fast trident killer, and we have to use this complicated trident killer to actually be able to keep up with the massive amounts of pigment, and then just close it all up with solid blocks, except for the block next to the piston, which is facing you, because this is going to be a slab, and allowing us to gather all the XP from slightly larger distance than just right next to the trident killer. And we are going to take a slab, just like I said, and place actual slabs right here, and yeah, this is how it looks like. Now take your glass, it could also be salt block, but I'm going to use glass, and you want to go up by 18, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and basically just repeat that for these blocks right here, and this is going to be our drop shafts, and you get the idea. Let me just place it in, and yeah, just elevate all those actual glass to 18 high, including that block right here. Alright, now that you elevated all those glass drop shafts to 18 blocks, we are going to take some solid blocks and just make these small circle. Well, not really circle, because Minecraft, you know, circles don't really exist. But these little squares with holes around the drop shafts, and this is going to be the height at which the actual pigmen are going to be teleported by only 21's force field into the triangles, just like this. Now take yourself a locator map, and you are going to want to locate north. Now, the north side is the side when the arrow points up, pretty straightforward. And what you're going to want to do is go up by 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go out by 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this. Now that you are here, you're going to want to go out by 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then go out by 11 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Place some corner blocks, and you can break those actual support blocks we built. And now you're going to want to go out by, once again, 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And from there, it's pretty straightforward. Just pull it out, make a square. And then you're going to want to go up by 21 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Support block, and then just finish this up and make yourself a cube. Now, those 4 max size portals are arranged in that way so that we actually use the size from other portals, and that way we save on obsidian, which is pretty nice. And it's also a fairly compact layout, so we save on some size using this. Alright, so looking pretty good. We have our cube right here. Now, instead of that locator map, you want to see which side is in north side. And what you have to know about pigmen spawning from portals, they always spawn on the south or east side. So that means we're going to have platforms on the south side right here. So just like this. Yeah, this is the north side. And just make yourself some solid blocks, just going like this. Then you're going to want to go to this side. And since they spawn on the east side, we're going to go under the portal, and just like this, and then pull it out like this. You can connect those, finish that up like that, and once again south side, so we go under the portal once again, just like this, pull that out, and once again east side, so you don't go under the portal on this side right here. And you just finished it up by pulling the blocks like this. And there we go. That is how it's supposed to look like. Now you're going to want to go to one corner, and basically just on the third block to corner, so there's 2 blocks of space, go like this. And make a little shape that looks like this. And now what we're going to want to do is go up just all the way with solid blocks, and just close that back up. And then do this right here, and go up again. And then you're just going to want to place your trapdoors going all the way up. It's just a trapdoor in every block right here. Can I open that? Oopsie. Yeah, they can be open or closed, it doesn't really matter. And then just do that again. There we go. Now, take yourself some solid blocks, Place them just like this. And what you're going to want to do is place a wooden button on every second of those blocks. Just like this. And actually, you can leave that out. Oh no, leave that. Okay, and now what we're going to want to do is make a little torch tower with droppers. So just a dropper, torch, dropper, torch, dropper, torch, dropper, torch. You get the idea. And once we're done with that, we are going to place, okay, actually close that back up, you don't need a torch on the last one. And now place a lava source next to each dropper. So as you can see, lava source, and that will of course light the portals. But yeah, once you have one set in, it will really light the portals. And yeah, just like this. Now you are going to want to repeat this process for all 4 sides, but just make sure that the droppers are always facing each other. Now that we have those 4 lighters set up, as you can see, all the portals are lit up. Now we're just going to want to break them temporarily. That can easily be done in survival by breaking one of the portal borders. And what we're going to want to do now is just place 2 blocks just like this right here. And always do that where the ears are actually facing each other. Now what we're going to want to do is take a dispenser, not a dropper, and place 1 dispenser right here. Go to the one in the diagonal, 1 dispenser right here. Now on the ones where there's no dispenser, just take some salt blocks, pull them around like this, place a dispenser right here. Do the same thing right here and place a dispenser. Now that is our portal breaking system, but we'll get back to that later. What you're going to want to do now is just make an outline to those actual lines, and this is to keep the pigment and baby pigment in place. And you're just going to want to repeat this for you know, every single actual of those little paths where the pigmen are going to travel. And you can make this out of any block really. I just like to make glass because glass looks cool and you can see easier with the glass. And once we are done with that, as you can see, we're done like this. We're going to make it too high, so just repeat the same thing. Now comes the process that is a little more tedious, and you are going to want to go to each corner, or the outside corners, and just go on 1 block below and place like that. Now place some pistons facing up just like this. Do the same thing right here. And a second also. Put some stairs like this. Actual slabs like right here. And what you're going to want to do is place more pistons. Now, here comes the little tedious part. So, you see there's a distance between this and this right here. So you're going to want to count out from right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then from there, as you can see, that's 11 blocks, and you're going to want to add 2 to that. Once you have the number, so we have 13, we're going to place 13 sand in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And once we have that, place a normal piston, place an upside down stair, push it just like this, you can break that. Break the slab below, replace it with a stair. And this is going to be our pigment pushers. As you can see, it's going to push them right here. And we're also going to have these pushers right here, but that's not what we're going to do now. So, repeat that counting process for each side. So remember, all the blocks up until right here. Actually, let me just place that down for you. So we're just going to get some black and yellow concrete. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then add 2. So always count out the way until those blocks, and then add 2. Those are not included. Alright, see you back soon. Okay, we got all our actual corner pushes set up. Now you are going to want to go to one of each side and do something similar. So just go down by 1 and place 4 pistons just like this. Now place some slabs like this and actual stairs right here, and of course pistons as well. Actually keep those right there, and do the same thing as I described before. So count, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if there's 7, add 2, so that's going to be 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now repeat the same thing as we did before, which is going to be placing stairs like this. removing those and replacing the slabs with actual stairs. Now this is going to be our pushers that push the actual pigment to the triangulars, and as again repeat that on all 4 sides. Alright, now that we got all our center pushers set up, you're going to want to go to the corners and simply go out by 2 from above the piston, place a down facing piston, place 1 actual observer like this, and another observer right here. And now what you're going to want to do is put just a tripwire hook right here. And now repeat this process for all actual corner pushers. Okay, those are set up on all 4 sides. Now what you're going to want to do is go to the center pushers and go out by 2 blocks once again. Oops, didn't mean to break that. And leave a block right here. And just have an actual piston go down like this. Place 1 observer right here. 1 observer right below, and you're going to want to place 1 observer like this and 1 observer like this. Those are going to face into the blocks. And yeah, repeat that on all 4 sides again. Now we're just going to want to take glass once you're done with all sides and just make the glass actually protect the pigment from falling outside. So just place them where a bit in the spots between the actual sand pushers. Alright, now next is the part that is a little more dangerous to do in survival, because these sand pushers definitely also affect the player. So you're just going to want to take a tripwire hook and make the string go to the actual other side. So it's pretty simple, and this is just our tripwire hook. We're going to detect if there's pigment or not. And yeah, so just have a tripwire hook right here. And I'm creative, so I'm pretty much immune. As you can see, I will be pushed by those pushers to the center. And yeah, so just repeat this process for all corner pushers for now, and we're going to do the center pushers later. So as you can see, we have all our tripwire hooks for the pushers set up. They all work, except for those. So this is what we're going to do now. Just place 2 tripwire hooks on each side right here. And what we're going to want to do is place some tripwire hooks on those as well. So as you can see, the tripwire hooks are set up. So if we stand right here, as you can see, we're going to get pushed right into the strikers. So be extra careful that you do not land up right here, because in survival that's not going to be fun. Alright, we got all our pushers set up, so we can just demonstrate this. If, let's say, a pigman falls down right here, he's going to get pushed right into the triangular, and that happens on all sides. So pretty much perfect. And yeah, this is our way to quickly transport the actual pigment into the triangulars. Now what we are going to want to do next is just go back to these lighters and place dust on top of those blocks, and yeah, do the same on all sides, just like this. And now right out from the droppers, you just want to go up by 2, place 1 sticky piston, break that, redstone block. Do the same right here. Just like this. And now that we got our sticky pistons here, we're just going to take some solid blocks to connect those right here. Just like this. Take some more redstone dust, just like this. And now just go to the center of this actual line of blocks right here. So this is our center block right here. And you're going to want to pull solid blocks right across. Now just connect this using an actual redstone line. And then just break one of those center ones. Place 1 sticky piston right here. Don't place anything else yet. And then just go back down to your triangular area and go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Break the 5 blocks underneath that and make a torch tower going up. We're just going to do it like this. And it's going to go all the way up, and this is how we toggle our clock for the igniters and the actual portal breakers as well. So just go up just like this. As you can see, it ends up right here. And then just place a redstone block right here. Now we're going to place an actual lever underneath, and yeah, this is our entire lighting and braking system. Now there's one last step. Just break open those triangulars, throw 1 trident in each, just like this. And there we go, there's one step left. Just go to those dispensers and place one water bucket in each. So it's pretty straightforward, just like this, and believe it or not, this is the entire thing 100% complete. Now we're back down at our actual triangular area, and we can just turn those triangulars on. And now just flick that lever right here, and as you can see, the portals will be turned off and on very quickly, and all those pigmen will get pushed right into the triangulars. Now they're going to get killed very quickly, and yeah, this is our entire gold farm. As you can see, it is very fast, very awesome. Like I said, 90,000 XP per hour, 22,000 rotten flesh per hour, and 3,300 gold ingots per hour. So this is a very awesome farm, and it is fully AFK, and from my testing, it actually never broke. Now one last thing to note is that after a while, these actual water breakers, they may flow out a little, but just make sure that you have nothing that could break underneath. But yeah, that's not actually too much of a problem. Now, if you go underneath right here, as you can see, this is where all of our loot gets collected. And the rates I described are, of course, if you hold a looting 3 sword right here. So this is what you're going to want to do, just hold a looting 3 sword and watch the XP come to you. So we can just go in game mode 0 for a minute. Reset our XP. And as you can see, we gain levels really fast, which is awesome. Now again, the full materials list is in the description, and of course I would like to give out big thanks to Only21, Prudii Gaming, 77 Tigers and Kenneth for developing these mechanics that I got to use in this farm right here. And yeah, this is very awesome. You get tons of XP, you get tons of gold, and overall this is just a marvel of technology. Now if you enjoyed this tutorial and are having a good time with this farm right here, please do subscribe to my channel, because I do keep these tutorials coming out on a regular basis, and they take a lot of work to make, and as you can see, this farm is absolutely killer. That's amazing. So again, the materials list is in the description. So again, thank you to all the people I mentioned before, because they are a huge help in making this farm, because those mechanics are not obvious to figure out. Of course, I spent really a lot of time doing this, so I would highly appreciate if you go check out my Patreon page, because this is where you can support my work and make sure that I can keep this awesome content coming out. For example, this gold farm right here, which is absolutely insane. And yeah, apart from that, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video and hope you get a ton of views out of this. My name's Nex, and bye bye!